This weather alert brought to you by Fridgeleg, your Dakin air conditioning specialists.
Well, the best laid plans of mice and men. We were to go to beautiful Mindle Beach with Zarisha Bradley for the weather, but a technical glitch means you're here with me, so let's get stuck into it, shall we? Certainly was a warm one today, 31, but it was a little less humid, and we can see that right now it's 23 degrees. The east-northeasterlies reached 25 kilometres an hour. They've weakened into the evening. Let's have a look at the satellite picture. The only cloud coverage is in the southeast corner of the country. There's a complex low near Tasmania, and that's creating a cold front. And way to the left, down the bottom of your screen there, a low pressure system sits off the WA coast. For the capitals, fine in Brisbane and Sydney, showers for Adelaide and Melbourne. Perth, tops of 19 and a shower or two. Back home, a 24-hour total fire ban has been issued from midnight in Darwin and Adelaide River. Catherine will reach a top of 35 degrees. A little warmer in Humpty Doo and Palmerston. Further south though, Tennant Creek, a charming 29. Alice Springs, fine at 25, Yulara 28. On the harbour, seas below a metre. Northeast to southeasterly winds 15 knots in the morning, becoming variable in the afternoon. High tide of 7.5 metres around 9 a.m, dropping to just over a metre after 3 in the afternoon. Tomorrow, expect patchy morning fog in Palmerston and a little less humidity. Humpty Doo, also less humid with light winds. Darwin, hot 35. So the next 7 days, looking at more sunny skies on the way, tops reaching the mid-30s. Well, it's feeling a lot more like the dreaded build-up has arrived, and we will see now about quenching the thirst during that build-up. Best known for his fairy tale finish, Stephen Bradbury has his eyes on a different prize. The Olympic hero spearheading a push to make moving freight across our borders easier during the pandemic, as he fights to keep his beer business thriving.
Olympian Stephen Bradbury skated his way into history as the last man standing. Now he's turned his attention to brewing.
Our market before COVID was based on taps in pubs, but we've been forced to quickly transition as a new business that's only a year old to getting our beer into cans and cartons.
With most states trying to limit the number of people crossing their borders to stop the spread of coronavirus, he's turned to trains to ship his beer to Brisbane from Melbourne.
During the current pandemic that we're living in, rail freight uses less points of contact, border crossings are easier and that type of thing.
And as authorities try to avoid more outbreaks, the rail industry says it offers a safer freight option. A 1,500-metre train can carry 220 shipping containers, equivalent to 90 B-doubles.
So that means fewer truck trips across the borders and obviously fewer people movements across state borders as well.
But rail moves only 5% of freight between Sydney and Brisbane and just 1% between Melbourne and Sydney.
On the eastern seaboard, I think, yeah, certainly we're under threat.
Rail freight operators say government access charges have been increasing every year and now account for roughly 30% of their costs, while trucking companies are given a free run on interstate highways.
We're not asking for a favour, we're just asking for a fair go so we can compete with road freight on a level playing field.
We do need, of course, to help our transport industry through this situation, and that's what we've been doing.
But transport companies say long-term reform is needed to keep Australia's ales on the rails. Andrew Lund, 9 News.
And that is our special edition of 9 News, Darwin. Thanks for joining us. Stick around, though. Throughout the evening, your friend and mine, Jonathan Upton, will be here with election updates as the results of election 2020 come in. Tip and Woody to bag 4, the Tigers to win, however. Remember, if that comes true, you heard it here first. That's it from us. I'm Paul Taylor. Good night.